Hello and I hope you're well. Thanks for tuning in to today's video. If you're watching this, you're probably new to fitness. I'm not, but I used to be a long time ago. I have plenty of experience training newbies in the fitness game. I have a lot of information to share with you today. Welcome to my 10 most important tips for being a newbie to the fitness game. Let's get started. Number one, and I start with this one for a reason because it's the number one reason why people don't start. Acknowledge your fear of getting started and jump right in. The best things in life are on the other side of fear, and I guarantee you 3 months from now, you're not going to feel the same way at all. Think of everything that you've accomplished in your life that you're proud of and ask yourself if any of those things were not difficult or not scary. The answer is probably no. So just hop right in, the water's warm, and remember, you're probably going to suffer from your own judgment more than you'll suffer from the judgment or the perceived judgment of other people around you. Number two, decide on your goal and try to be as specific as possible. If you're trying to get strong and muscular, don't go to body combat and burn calories and get your heart rate up. You have to choose something that's actually going to get you to the goal that you have. The way you train should be indicative of your goal. If you want bigger biceps, you should probably do bicep exercises. If you want better cardiovascular health, you should probably do cardio. Number three, when it comes to doing stuff to get more fit, commit to something that is realistic for you, something that is almost, dare I say, too easy for you to commit to. The reason why is because when you're first getting started, you're probably super hyper enthusiastic. You're like, let me work out and do something every day. Let me eat all of the vegetables. Simply put, all of that motivation and excitement is going to fade and you're going to be left with not really wanting to work out and eat healthy. So commit to something like working out twice a week or 3 times a week instead of every day. You can always add sessions later. Number four, get professional guidance and support up front. The fitness thing isn't easy, especially if you want to get into exercises that help you build strength and muscle, like squatting, deadlifting, pushing, pulling, all that stuff. It requires mobility, it requires stability, you have to have body awareness, and you have to know how to position yourself so that you don't get hurt. You really do, or you really would benefit from getting a pro to teach you these things up front as opposed to having to learn them slowly and painfully on your own. Think about having like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 sessions up front so that you can get that information and build from there. Number 5, play the long game. Most people overestimate how much they can get done in a day or a week, and everybody underestimates how much they can get done in a freaking year. One of the biggest reasons why people quit is because progress is either non-existent or just too slow for their liking. But slow progress is good progress. It means that you're not killing yourself trying to do all the things in a rush necessary to get fit. Play the long game and track the metrics that are important to your success so that you stay motivated. Number 6, focus on behavior change, not just the outcome that you're looking to achieve. Instead of trying to say, I want to lose 30 pounds, focus on becoming the type of person that engages in the daily habits, actions, and behaviors that gets you to be 30 pounds lighter. Focus on wanting to become a badass, not just the number on the scale or the increased number on the inches of your biceps. I've done this twice in the video now, and you'll be more successful. Get away from the 30-day crash diets and the 30-day challenges and start thinking of this fitness thing as a lifestyle. Instead of sprinting and then walking and then falling backwards and then starting where you started initially, think about just slowly making your way down the fitness path. Number 7, and this one's a little weird at first, but I hope you'll get it. Identify as somebody fit and healthy now, not as an imposter. You're not some phony, unhealthy, unfit loser trying to infiltrate the community of fit people. The people who are fit that you're looking up to or you're looking at and saying that person's fit, they were once also unfit, but you are at the beginning of your fitness journey and they're just a little further along. One day somebody's going to look at you who is in your position that you're in today and say, oh man, look at that fit person. And hopefully you're there and you can catch it and you can introduce yourself and make that person feel a little bit more comfortable. People who are really successful with fitness do it long term, and they don't just focus on the outcome they're trying to achieve. They focus on the mindset and the identity associated with being fit. When you make enough choices for team or camp fitness, you start racking up evidence for yourself that you are that person. Number 8, choose your environment strategically. Should I get a membership at a gym? I don't know. Do you think you're gonna like it? Go find out. You might not. A gym's good if you like the gym, but if you go there and it causes you anxiety, if you think everybody's looking at you, if you hate the drive, if you can't find parking, if it's stressful, then you probably shouldn't get a gym membership. Stay at home, buy some bands, invest in some dumbbells, create your little iron paradise in your garage or in your basement, grunt and do awkward, weird things and stare at yourself and flex in the mirror. If that makes you feel more comfortable, and if that allows you to confidently commit to your workout program, then that's what you do instead. So you have to choose your environment strategically. Number 9, you will fall off track at some point. Everybody does. You have to just get back on. So what? You cheated on your diet for the weekend. It went a little bit worse or more indulgent than you expected. That happens. We all feel like silly little pleasure monkeys when we make choices that are not optimal for our fitness, but we are wired that way. Simply get back on track when this happens. There's no point crying over spilt milk. You are literally one workout or one healthy meal away from getting back to business. If you are still watching, thank you for committing and watching for so long. I appreciate it. Here is your 10th commandment or your 10th tip. This one sounds a little bit harsh, and it is, but it worked really well for me, so I am going to share it with you. Nobody is going to come and save you. Your destiny is in your hands only. You have complete control whether you like it or not. The bad news is you're the one that has to create your life for yourself. The good news is you're the one that gets to create your life for yourself. So whichever way you put it or whichever way you look at it, you are in complete control for the most part. It's up to you to make these decisions and changes. Maybe you found that a little harsh. Maybe it's exactly what you needed, but in my opinion, a good last tip to round out this video. If you liked this video, and I really hope you did, don't be afraid to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more content that comes at you once a week, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any new videos.